Morning everybody, it's Jacky from Pretty Papercrafts. Today's tutorial is an easy tutorial, but one that we would all use at some time or other. And in fact, I'm actually using them all the time, all occasions. And if I just want to give a tip to somebody, but rather than try and think of a monetary thing, I would give them something like this. Now, apart from your time and your papers, which you have, it just costs the price of your bar of chocolate. Now, these bars of chocolate are just a pound, just over a pound, but round about a pound. If you get them from Pound World, they're only a pound. Otherwise, you can put Lindt bars of chocolate if you really want it to be fancy, and the Lindt ones are £3.50. So if you just want to give somebody something to say thank you, or just something to cheer somebody up, then it's a relatively easy and cheap make. So let's get started. This is the two that I will show you later. First of all, you need materials. Now, the staples that you need are a sheet of card, 10.5 inches by 7.5 inches, and that to be scored at 2.5, 3, 6.5, and 7. And I'll explain the ribbon thing for you in a moment. But that's your main piece that you need. Also, you need somewhere to write your greeting on if you're making it into a card chocolate box, so it would just stand up after they've taken the chocolate out. So you could just give that to your neighbour or your postie or someone like that. So this, I've made this 2 3/4 by 5 inches. And you need, oops, sorry, that's, just come into it. Your little 2.5 times 1.5 by 1.5, and you want 2 of these. Now these are the little stoppers here that stop the chocolate from falling out. So they are scored this way at 1/2 inch. So they go like that inside the top of this, like that. And that stops that from falling out. It sits nice and snug. So that goes like that. Right, so if you want to screenshot that, that's all on the board there for you to see. You also need 2 pieces of ribbon, around about 12 inches. If you're really good at doing bows, you could get away with shorter, but your 12-14 inches will give you ample to cut things with. Now, before I go on to your mats, I just wanted to explain to you that, again, another reason to screenshot it is I've made this mistake numerous and numerous times. In fact, probably every time I decide to batch make these. Your first piece of ribbon will go there, and your second piece of ribbon will go there. So that one is self-explanatory. That is the front. But this bit isn't, so it needs to be stuck like that, because when this is closed round, this here is going to tie up with the one on the front. So you're going to have the one on the front there, and you're going to have that one there. Hence it being just like that, because this gets folded around the back and stays in there. So again, if you want to screenshot that, just so you can get your ribbon side of things, as I said, I usually batch make these, and whenever I go to batch make them, I always forget that. So anyway, that's So 2 pieces of ribbon or lace. Let me put this away and I'll just run through. Oh, before we do that, this is what it will look like with your pieces stuck together on the outside. There's your ribbon, that piece, and there's that second piece, which will meet it around there, like that. And those 2 pieces, you will just glue one piece, tuck it in there, and glue the other piece and tuck it in there. And then this all comes together to actually make your box. The reason I've only put it one side is because now is the time to put your mats and layers in. Now, mats, if you're doing mats and layers, or just mats, either way, you're going to need these. You're going to need 3 3¼ by 7¼ 2 of 2¼ by 7¼ 3 of 1/4 inch by 7¼ and 2 1/4 inch by 2 inch. Now the reason I say ifs and nots, because if you're doing mats and then you're going to be doing layers, these, as you know, are just 1/4 inch variation. So your layers would then become 3 inch by 7 inch, 2 inch by 7, again 3 of those and 2 of those. But you're not going to need these and these for both, because it gets too thin then. So if you're just doing mats, then you would do these. But if you're doing mats and layers, you wouldn't redo these on the patterned one. So that's about it. That is just how easy this tutorial is. It still took a while to put together, but that's how easy it is. I'm going to show you some variations now. Now this one again is the one that the 2 that I shown you originally, just all butterflies. This one's got mats and layers. This one's got mats only. This one I intend using for a birthday card. This one I'm not sure yet, so which is why I've not put one of these on the back, because it can still, at this stage it can be either or. So that's the 2 butterfly ones. Now the next ones are these. Now again, this is butterflies. Now I haven't put the chocolate in this one yet, but for some reason or other I took it out. I think I was trying something. Again, this is a pretty bee one. I embellish that. I can't remember what that's called. Anyway, you all know, a crafter. So I've just done it all nice and pretty. So that's those 2. Here's the next 2. Butterflies and dragonflies. This one is a Christmas one. This one isn't a Christmas one, but again, it's just a nice pretty one. Can be any time of the year. Now the last 2, this one I thought would be super for a wedding favours. So, you know, you could put them on the tables. So you could have the females with chocolate in. You could have a centerpiece with actually the bride and groom's name on it. And this could be the guys' ones, and this could be the females' ones. Colour coordinate to taste. I just thought it's a really nice party favour, or to go in a goodie bag for a stag night or hen night or something. I just thought it just made a nice different occasion rather than just dealing with birthdays like we all always just deal with. So that's those, you know. Final two I'm just going to give you a quick look at, because I just made them to go in Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 247. I finally caught up and made something for the letters page. So that's what that one's all about. So that's it for now. Nice fancy tutorial coming next time. So I'll catch you all soon. Stay safe and happy crafting. Bye.